Hello everyone, welcome to Many Max Solutions. So we were discussing the example questions of chapter 6. So example 2. Now I'm going to explain example 2. Okay, in the figure we can see the line POQ. Okay, the line PQ and the ray OS. The ray OS stands on a line POQ, the ray OS. So we can see the line OS here, right? OS, this is the first ray, okay, that is given as OS and it stands on the line PQ. And ray OR and OT, OR, we can see OR here, okay, OR, OR and another ray which is OT. So this is ray OT. Okay, so these are the three rays. Okay, one ray is OS, another ray OR and OT. And for this OR and OT, another property is also there, which is OR is the bisector of angle POS. We can see the angle POS here. POS. This is the angle POS. And it is given that this OR is the bisector. Okay. OR is the bisector of that angle. What do you mean by bisection? Bisecting an angle. What is the meaning? Which means the angle which is divided into two equal parts. That means the angle ROS, the first angle. Okay, the first angle is angle ROS and the next angle is angle POR on either side of that angle bisector. Okay, see here we can see two angles, angle POR and angle ROS on either side of this angle bisector. That two angles will be equal because it is the angle bisector. Which one is the angle bisector? OR is the angle bisector. So POS is divided into two equal halves. That is the first condition. Okay. And one more thing is given, not only but OT. OT is also the angle bisector. OT is the angle bisector of which angle? Angle SOQ. Okay, OR is the angle bisector of POS and OT is the angle bisector of SOQ. So we can see that SOQ here. We can see SOQ. Okay, SOQ, I'm marking it here. SOQ. This is the angle and OT is the angle bisector. So here which are the equal angles? First one is SOT. This is the angle and the second angle is QOT. So these two angles are also equal. See, I marked the equal angle, the first set of equal angles, POR and ROS, the green color. Okay, see the green color angles are equal. Now I mark the equal angles as red, that is SOT and TOQ. They both are also equal. Okay, so these are the conditions given in the question. And another condition which is given as angle POS equals X. POS. See here. POS. This angle. That is equal to X. You need to find what is ROT. ROT, which is the angle ROT? Can you identify that from that figure? ROT. So the angle is here. Okay. This is the angle we need to find. Angle ROT. This entire angle. Angle ROT. So this is the given conditions and we can understand this much facts from the figure. So the facts which we identified from the given condition, which are the given things, we can just write it here. Given. Which are given here? Given things. I'm just writing the given things here. Okay. The first thing which is given, OR is the angle bisector of POS. OR is the angle bisector of POS. That is the first condition given here. So from that I can write angle POR, which is equal to angle ROS. Can you see that? Angle POR equals angle ROS. This is condition 1, first condition. Okay. Second thing, OT is the bisector of SOQ. OT is the bisector of SOQ. So from there, which of the angles are equal? We can write angle SOT, which is equal to angle QOT. That is the second condition given. Okay. Then the third thing which is given as the measure of angle POS. The measure of angle POS, which is equal to X. So these are the given things. We need to find what we need to find. We are asked to find angle ROT. So from the given condition, how can we find the measure of angle ROT? So from the figure, you have to identify ROT first, and we can see that ROT is divided into two angles. ROT, the orange color angle which is marked in the figure, and inside that ROT, we can see two different angles. Can you see the two different angles? Yes, ROT, angle ROT, which is equal to two angles are there. That two adjacent angles forms this ROT. Which are the two adjacent angles? Angle ROS. Angle ROS plus angle SOT. It is clear there. Okay. So one green angle over here and one red angle. Angle ROS, this angle, and SOT. These two angles form the angle ROT, the orange color which is marked here. Okay. So that ROT is equal to ROS plus SOT. We can take the right side. Each angle one by one we can take and find the measure of that. What is ROS? Angle ROS. What is the measure of ROS? From the given these three conditions, okay, I can mark this as the third condition. Okay, I'll mark this as the fourth condition which we wrote, okay, from the given three conditions. Okay, so what is from the given 1, 2 and 3, from the given three conditions, can you tell me what is the measure of ROS? ROS is related to this POS, right? How it is related? ROS. Yes, we can write POR and ROS are equal, and this POS is divided into two equal half because OR is the angle bisector. Since OR is the angle bisector here, this one, OR is the angle bisector, we can see that angle POR and ROS are equal. That is how we wrote the first condition here. So ROS from 1 and 3. Take the condition 1 and 3 and tell me what is the measure of ROS. POS is equal to S, and another condition POR is equal to ROS. So tell me, how can you write ROS, the measure of ROS? What is measure of ROS? ROS is the half of POS, angle POS. Clear? ROS is half of angle POS, which is X divided by 2. Because POS is given as X. POS is given as X. So X divided by 2, that is the measure of ROS. Clear? Okay, ROS we wrote. Now what? Now SOT. What is SOT? How to write SOT? Angle SOT. We can see from the figure, this one is actually SOT. Is that clear? Yeah, which one? See this angle. This part is SOT. Can you tell me that is the half of which angle? SOT is the half of which angle? SOT is the half of SOQ. You know what is the reason? Reason is OT is the angle bisector. OT is the angle bisector. That's how SOT is the half of SOQ. SOT is the half of SOQ. I can write it is half of the angle SOQ. SOT is the half of angle SOQ. Now tell me how to write the measure of SOQ. SOQ. From the, you have to relate, you have to use these three given conditions, given things, three given conditions are there. So you need to use that three given conditions and you have to write what is the measure of SOQ. SOQ. Okay. This is actually, I'm drawing the figure again, PQ. This is the line PQ and OS is the this is the ray stands on the line PQ. OS is the line ray stands on the line PQ. So this one here it is S. Okay, POQ is a line. OS is the line ray stands on the line PQ. Now we got two angles on either side of this OS and we call these two angles as what? The linear pair, because when you combine these two angles POS and SOQ, when you combine these two angles, we get the straight line PQ, POQ or PQ. 180 we are getting when you combine these two angles. We get the straight line. Clear? And one more thing, the third condition is X. POS is equal to X. The third condition, angle POS is equal to X. S. Now you can tell me what is the measure of angle SOQ from this figure which I drew over here. We can write angle SOQ. What is SOQ? I'll just write the conditions which I told once again. Angle POS plus angle SOQ equals, yes, 180 because it is a linear pair. Now what? POS, in the place of POS I can write X plus angle SOQ which is equal to 180. Now tell me what is angle SOQ. SOQ is equal to 180 minus X. How? Because this I took this X to the right side. Here in the left side X is added. So when I take that X to the right side of the equation, you have to subtract it. So SOQ is equal to 180 minus X. Hope you understood how can you write the measure of SOQ. SOQ is 180 minus X. So here in this equation, I wrote the same thing which I got from that condition. Okay, here I can write 180 minus X. Clear? Half of 180 minus X. Okay, just open the bracket and simplify it. It is 90 minus, how to get 90? It is 180 divided by 2. 180 by 2 which is 90 and minus when you multiply 1 by 2 with this X. Hope you know the bracket opening and simplification in algebra. how to open the bracket and simplify. When you open the bracket with 1 by 2, you need to multiply 1 by 2 into 180, which is 90. Then you put this minus in between. Then 1 by 2, you have to multiply it and with that x, then it will be x by 2. So we got angle SOT as 90 by minus x by 2. 90 minus x by 2. Okay, what was our aim? What we need to prove actually? We need to find the measure of angle ROT. We need to find the measure of angle ROT. So for that we got another condition also, like ROT equals angle ROS plus SOT. Okay, so we were starting from there. Find ROS at first. We got ROS as x by 2. Now the second angle SOT. SOT as 90 minus x by 2 we got here. Clear? So in this fourth condition, fourth equation, we got the measure of ROS. We got the measure of SOT as well. Now what? Just substitute. Just substitute these two values in this fourth equation. We will get the measure of ROT. So angle ROT equals, I'm rewriting equation 4. Okay, I'm rewriting equation 4. Angle ROT. In the place of ROS, what can I write? What I obtained already. ROS is x divided by 2. Plus, what is SOT? SOT I got here as 90 minus x by 2. So x by 2 plus 90 minus x by 2. How can you simplify this? We can see that here plus x by 2 is there. The sign is positive. Okay, here the sign is positive and here the sign is negative. X by 2 minus x by 2. So angle ROT equals x by 2 and x by 2 we can cancel because it is equal and opposite signs, which is equal to what is left, what is remaining over there, it is 90 degrees. So ROT equals 90 degrees. Hope you understood this. Is it clear? If you have any doubt, you can post the comments over here. As the doubt, I will explain that part once again. And we will explain the next examples and theorem in the next class, next video. Okay.